The term pro-life used to be a progressive statement, so how did the right manage to co-opt it? The earliest known use of the term pro-life actually came from a progressive parenting book by A.S. Neal, according to the Oxford English Dictionary. In the book, he wrote, "No pro-life citizen would tolerate our penal code, our hangings, our punishments of homosexuals, our attitude towards bastardy." Yeah, the first time pro-life is mentioned, it's not even about abortion, it's about people's view of human life in general. It wasn't until the late 1960s that the anti-abortion movement started to align itself with the word life. In 1967, the National Council of Bishops established the National Right to Life League to support pro-life initiatives in various states. Prior to Roe v. Wade, many of those against legalizing abortion were members of the Catholic Church. While these groups were anti-abortion, they generally supported social services like health insurance, disability benefits, and federal funding for childcare, all of which today are considered part of the progressive agenda. In fact, some have said it was common back in the 70s to be considered a pro-life Democrat, something that seems nearly impossible today. In some cases, being pro-life even meant being anti-war because it meant you valued all life. But as more states started to legalize abortion, anti-abortion groups realized they would need to appeal to a wider base than just the Catholic Church to get support for their agenda. As others joined the cause, tactics became more extreme, like using graphic photos of fetuses in pamphlets. And then, after Roe v. Wade, evangelicals and other conservatives latched onto the issue, sometimes even connecting it to other conservative causes like school prayer, abstinence, and the restriction of LGBTQIA+ rights. Because this was all done under the pre-established name of pro-life, the term was driven further and further to the right as it ignored the other definitions of life and social services. And the problem with this is that it made the leftist opponents seem anti-life by comparison. Progressives had no choice but to come up with their own term, pro-choice, now referred to as being an abortion rights advocate, which cemented the battle between the two terms.